Eureka-States and provinces. Find Indiana. Now find New Hampshire. How about Connecticut? Look for Mississippi. Find Nebraska. Touch South Dakota. Where is Iowa? Can you find Delaware? Try. How about Wyoming? Find Idaho. Now find New Jersey. Where is Yukon Territory? Look for Tennessee. Can you find Arkansas? Touch Kansas. Now find North Dakota. How about Kentucky? Where is Maryland? 18 places found. Awesome! Player 2. When you're ready, press the start button. To 4+1, find New Hampshire. Try, fly, look, fly. Find Indiana. Can you find Mississippi? Try, where is New Jersey? Touch Prince Edward Island. How about Connecticut? Look for Iowa. Now find Nebraska. Now find South Dakota. Where is Kansas? Can you find New Brunswick? Touch North Dakota. Try North. Look for Rhode Island. Find Tennessee. How about Kentucky? Where is Saskatchewan? Look, touch Nova Scotia. Try. How about Utah? 17 places found. Rockin'! Round 2. Find Utah. Now find Vermont. Look for West Virginia. Find Wyoming. Touch Newfoundland. Where is Delaware? Try. Can you find Yukon Territory? How about Arkansas? Can you find Idaho? Now find Maryland. Where is Massachusetts? Find Nunavut. How about Illinois? Touch Michigan. Look for South Carolina. Now find Ohio. Try. Can you find New Mexico? Touch Oklahoma. 17 places found. Rockin'! Low batteries. It's halftime. Halftime score, 34 places found. Round 3. When you're ready, press find Virginia. Look for North Carolina. How about Colorado? Find Washington. Where is Northwest Territory? Now find Georgia. Try. Can you find Minnesota? Look. Try. Touch Wisconsin. Look for Hawaii. Touch Missouri. Find Louisiana. Can you find Manitoba? How about Alabama? Where is Oklahoma? Now find Alberta. How about Oregon? Where is Montana? Can you find Nevada? Touch 18 places found. Find Arizona. Where is Pennsylvania? Try. Touch Ontario. Find Maine. Try Northeast or try. Look for Alaska. Now find Quebec. How about British Columbia? Can you find New York? Find Texas. Where is California? Can you find Florida? Try. How about Connecticut? Try. Now find Kansas. Touch Mississippi. Look for Tennessee. Look for Yukon Territory. Try North. 16 places found. Incredible. Final score, 68 places found. Game over!